looking second day of second Grand Prix tournament, world use, online world use, and traditionally we will check one of boys section game and one of girls section game. Yesterday we looked boys and girls under 10, so today let's check under 12. First game I want to see Kong Xiang Grui against Edgar Mamedov. So Edgar I know, so we'll see the game. I think it will be interesting, especially when they playing Najdorf Sicilian defense. So I love it. It's my favorite opening. So I think it will be really very interesting. So let's see. Kong is white and Mamedov is black. E4, C5, knight F3, D6, D4 takes, knight f6, knight c3, and a6. Najdorf variation, bishop e3. One of the most popular line, e5, knight b3, bishop e6. Okay, and h3. Usually white playing in this moment f3, sometimes f4, but h3 is some kind of fashion nowadays. Very often, some even top players, even I think Jan Nepomnia, she played like this as I remember. So Kong decided to make this move. h3, knight bd7, g4. It looks logical, absolutely. It's white plan to play g4, h6, and queen d2. Queen d2, bishop e7. So the main idea of this variation to push pawn on f4, in my opinion. So maybe right now or bit later, white can do it. So looks natural to play long castle, and after that push pawn forward. Yeah, so waiting of Kong move, and wow, he surprised me so much, and he pushed his pawn on a4, and he did it very fast. But why? What's idea? So for me, it looks bit unlogical because we pushed our pawn on g4 on the king side. We made slightly weak our king side, and same time directly we're playing a4, making queen side weak. So my question for all of you: what we will do with our king? We will keep him in the center, or we will go somewhere? Uh, Not sure, honestly, in a4. Not sure, but okay, maybe it's some theory. I don't know it, but looks for me looks a bit strange. For me, looks a bit strange because okay, just hmm. But okay, let's see. So a4. Edgar played knight b6, so he want to improve his knight because white showing that he want to play b6, and after that knight on d7 maybe not so great. So he played knight b6, and immediately Kong played knight a5. Knight a5 is a typical move in this type of position. So white pressing on b7, preventing any ideas with knight c4. So okay, maybe it's not so bad. I like this move. And now Edgar is thinking, and okay, just so which move looks natural? Pawn on b7 is hanging, so looks like queen c7 we can play, but honestly. Honestly, I like d5. What do you think about d5? Is it possible to push my pawn directly if I have better development? So looks natural to open position very fast. Give me a second. d5. Bishop takes, queen takes, knight takes d5. Looks absolutely risky. But okay. So we have a chance, not like our players, they cannot make a move, they cannot analyze, but we can. So we'll use it. D5. What I calculated: bishop b6, queen takes b6. Let's say knight is hanging on a5, knight d5, bishop takes, pawn takes, and I have bishop b4, immediately winning some material. Knight on a5 is hanging, so it looks cool. Maybe knight e4 is also possible, right? Yeah, even knight e4 I like more. No. Knight e4, I'm missing knight c4. Yeah, knight c4 is possible. Right. Okay. So bishop b4 then it's fine. Okay. What's else after d5? What white can do? Knight b7 is not so great because queen c7 simply d4 our threats. Knight is hanging, so looks absolutely fine for black also. So I like honestly d5. I don't know. Maybe Edgar will make this move. Let's check. Let's check and oh, rook on d8. Wait. How it's happened? Can you check? Uh-huh. Edgar decided to play queen c7. Mm, I don't know. I like d5, honestly. I like d5. So he played queen c7, bishop g2, and simply Edgar played rook d8 with the same idea to push pawn on d5. Castles, and yeah, it's happened, and he pushed d5. But now, but now it's not the same because um when white king was on e1, it was absolutely different story. Now king on g1, king is safe. So I'm trying to understand it's same or not, but it's not same, of course. Of course, not same. For example, bishop b6, queen b6, knight takes d, bishop d5, e d5, and now if you will play bishop b4, I have knight c4, and I'm not care about anything. Yeah, now white simply is pawn up. No, I don't like it. I don't like it now. Hmm. Not sure an Edgar decision to play rook d8 now, and after that only to push pawn on d5. But okay, let's check how Kong played rook d8, castles d5, and yes, he took on b6. Very nice. Queen takes, and he took by knight. Yeah, and now this position on a board. So Edgar is thinking. I, 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 I think he will take on d5 because knight on d5 is really very strong. By bishop, I think like this, and after that maybe castle he will make. But pawn up, pawn up. And central pawn is really very strong. Yes, of course, maybe some compensation because a white pawn on g4 black will have, but is it enough or not? We will see. Result of the game will show us it was enough or not. But okay, just as I said, in my opinion, he pushed d5 bit late. Okay, so before Edgar is thinking. Let's check second game. Not second game. Girls section under 12, and I want to yeah, I want to see this game. Uh, Mei Hoa against Kirtadze Anastasia. So Juan is white against Kirtadze. Kirtadze is black. So let's check this game. D4, knight f6, c4, e6. Knight f3, b6, a3, bishop b7, still theory, knight c3, d5, takes, and bishop g5. Okay, bishop e7, e3, takes bishop h4, castles, bishop e2, c5 castles, knight bd7, rook c1, c4, and knight e5. And right now, this position on a board, last white move was knight e5, absolutely logical and strong move. So white trying to press on a black center, especially d5 pawn. So planning maybe to play bishop f3 and attack on d5. So black to move now. And what to do? I don't know. I don't know how to play now. Maybe simply a6, b5, some ideas like this, and the push pawns on the queen side. Of course, white must to prevent it, because if black will play b5 and then slowly will prepare a5, b4, it will be really very unpleasant. So I think white can play a4 to prevent any b5, and after that, focusing on the king side and the center, maybe bishop f3, rook e1, something like e4, or maybe he can white can try to play f4 even like this also possible to support our central knight, and after that anyway push pawns maybe on the king side like bishop f3, g4, g5. So something like this is also possible. Okay, let's will wait how first of all Anastasia will play in this moment. So her move now, oh, and she made knight h7. No, sorry, knight h7. Okay, I see that you want to trade, Anastasia, you want to trade the dark square bishop, but why knight on h7? Maybe, but no square, right? Knight e8, some kind of same. So, of course, knight h7, we need to keep bishop, bishop g3. Oh no, Juan took on e7. I'm not sure. I'm not sure in this move. Usually it's a rule. We're planning to play on the king side. If we're planning to play on the king side, it means it's logically coming that we will play against opponent king. So usually on the king side, opponent king, and it means that we will play for some kind of attack. So if we're planning to play for attack, logically that we need to keep pieces on a board. So I prefer to play bishop g3 in this moment. Bishop g3, and okay, looking what black want to do. Bishop d6, for example, with the same idea to trade some pieces, not working because knight f7 is coming. So I think we need to play bishop g3 only. But Juan took on e7. Interesting. Okay, knight is hanging, and what to do with the knight? And she pushed f4. Wow, very aggressive, very very aggressive. And what about f6 now? Just ask black what just ask white what she want to do with the knight. Knight d7, but again we're trading pieces, and it's of course good for black. But knight on h7, I hate this knight. Oh, come on. Knight cannot must stay on h7. It's not a square for knight. No. No. Okay, just maybe instead of f6, just better to play knight f6. Just simply try to improve your knight from h7. It's not a square for knight. Let's see. And oh, Anastasia played, no, sorry, rook d8 she played. Okay, trying to understand what she want to do. Okay, so I guess again that she want to play f6, and after knight g6, rook not will be hanging. Okay, I see, I got it. Understood. So. So maybe we can save simply queen d2, or we can push our pawn on e4, even like this, also possible to play very aggressive. Let's see how Yuan played. Yes, e4, she going forward, no fear. All in, she going all in. Okay, if black will take on e4, of course, bishop c4 is coming, f7 is hanging, and it's really very big problem for black, because after capture, white capturing by f pawn and f7 square will be really very weak. So it's, of course, it's not so great. For sure, Anastasia not will play like this, but how she will play? Maybe knight f6. Maybe knight f6, but after knight f6, d5 is hanging, and after that c4 will be hanging. So no, I don't like it. I'm sorry, but no. What's else? But honestly, I don't know how to play. Wow, Huang played so great. e4 and black have a big problems. And even timings, if you will see, 11 minutes against 8 minutes of black. So good. Looks very good for white. Okay, Anastasia took on e5. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, she took on e5, knight e5, f e5. It happens in the game. And what to do now? Again, d takes e4. I don't like, but maybe we need to do it, because as a way white will take on d5, and it will be really very big problem for black. So okay, let's check once again. Capture bishop c4, f7 is hanging. Can we make something? Knight g5, h4 maybe, h4 and knight e6. And maybe it's not so bad, because after d5 we have queen c5 check and bishop will be hanging. Oh, maybe it's chance for black to play like this. Look, knight g5, and for example, if white simply will try to make something h4, knight e6, and d5 not possible because queen c5 is coming and black capturing on c4, so it's fine. What else white can do here? Pawn is hanging on d4. Okay, maybe ignore this pawn and continuously play for attack. Something like queen h5 or queen g4. Queen h5, no threats. Queen g4. Queen g4, we have a threat to take on f7. Oh, I like it. Okay, maybe queen g4. And for example, rook d4, we can capture on f7. If queen f7, of course, bishop e6, killing immediately. King takes f7, only move. And now maybe rook f1 and take on e6, or take on e6 first. Queen e6, rook f1, king e7, queen g7, and rook f8 mating. Okay, yeah. So do you see how I'm fast calculating? Check, king e7, queen g7, and any move, I will play rook f8. Yeah, so looks easily winning. Oh, what to do? What to do for Anastasia? Maybe some chances. H4, maybe some rook c8. White can gain some tempos, but no, it looks not so great. Maybe some knight h3 check, but piece up. Maybe knight f3, gf3, queen h4. I can't believe that it's well. I can't believe, but maybe it's the only chance for black. Knight f3, pawn takes, queen h4, with the idea to make perpetual after queen g3, queen h3. Mm, I don't know. I don't know. Queen e1, but queen e1, queen g5 checks is coming. And also pawn on d4 will be hanging. So maybe it's chance for white to play. For black to play like this. Maybe it's chance for white to play, for black to play like this. Interesting. Okay, let's check the game. How they played. Oh. Okay. So they played same. Knight on g5 right now, and okay. Once again, I will show you. What happening? What happens? Rook d8, e4. Anastasia took on e5. Hyung took on e5. Pawn takes, bishop takes. Yes, we discussed about this, and then she played knight g5, and white played knight b5 like this. Just simply knight b5. She not trying to win directly. She trying to press very, very, very slow. So what's the idea? Idea to bring a knight on d6 for sure. But white spending time, in my opinion, no? Can I play bishop d5 with the idea to trade the light square bishop, capture? Oh, knight c7. Sorry. It's not working, but what's working here? What about knight? No, knight f3 is nothing now. With pawn on h2, white out of any risk. Okay, maybe I can sacrifice my exchange. A6, I'm meaning A6, knight D6, and take on D6 by rook. What to do? What to do? Capture, capture. If white cannot win immediately, so maybe black will have some good compensation for exchange. So d4 pawn is weakness. Some rook d8 is coming. H4 now is nothing absolutely because knight f3 is coming, so it's fine with queen g3 immediately. So it must be well for black. Mm, directly. But how directly? Queen h5. Okay, pawn is hanging on d4 with a tempo, so we're keeping it in our mind. It's important detail. What sells? What sells? So maybe it's the best way for black to go in this position. So I'm feeling that white is better, but how much is better? I'm trying to understand. I think it's playable, especially in rapid. So knight on g5 is very strong. Bishop on this diagonal, on long diagonal, is also very strong. Sometimes if we can push pawn on e3, so it's maybe it will be fine for black. So I prefer to go in this position, honestly. I prefer to go in this position. Okay, Anastasia is thinking, and position right now like this. Yeah, so she trying to decide what to do. What to do now? Okay, before she's thinking, let's check Edgar Mamedov game against Kong, and position like this now. Still white is pawn up. Yes, but pawns on g4 and h4 bit disturbing. I mean, make me bit, and bit, bit risky looks. Oh wait, it's black to move. Can I take on d5 now? Knight d5, knight d5, rook d5, queen d5, queen f2 check, king h1, and queen h4 checkmating. Wow. Maybe it's maybe it's fine. Okay, so black to move now. Can I take on d5? Knight takes, rook takes, queen f2 check, king h1 after queen h4 checkmating, bishop h3 and queen h3 checkmate on a board. If white will try to play king h2, okay, at least I have bishop c7, king h1. Oh no, sorry. I'm sorry. I thought that it's also winning after queen h4, king g1, bishop b6, king f1, queen f2 checkmate, but now rook d4 there, and it's not so clear. It's not so clear, sorry. So then maybe instead of bishop d7, I can take on h4 check first. Bishop h3 is the only move, and yeah, and now bishop c7, king g2, and queen g3. I'm capturing bishop with the checks. Then after that, I will win g4 pawn. So for sure, it must be winning for sure. So it's good. Let's check once again. D5. Knight takes d5. Oh, but wait, it's a pin. It's a pin. I meaning that not necessarily for white to take on d5. White can make any other move, and black on the pin rook is on d6. But how to play? b4 maybe. b4. Yeah, b4 is possible, right? b4 is possible. Yeah, I think b4 is enough. Yeah, but nice idea. Not working, but nice. Yeah, we're forcing black queen leave from c5, and after that we can take on d5 with pawn up, with piece up. Yeah, maybe it's not working. Okay, yeah. For this reason, Edgar thought so long. And he played queen c8. Wow, like this. So with a simple idea to take on g4, looks interesting. So knight g4, one of the idea, and second idea, take on e3 first, and after that, take on g4. Wow, so nice. I like it. I thought my queen on c5 staying well. Okay, at least pressing on this diagonal, but if it's not working, maybe he's right that he left from c5 and he played queen c8. Wow, interesting. Okay, so pawn is hanging. What to do? What to do? What to do? If bishop h3, h5 is unpleasant in my opinion, and it's a pin, white cannot touch his pawn. Okay, looks well. Queen e2, okay, I think it's nothing because at least we can capture on e3. Okay, queen e3 not so pleasant. Queen g4 is coming. Pawn takes e3, and then black have a choice. Maybe take on d5 or take on g4. Both moves, in my opinion, is possible. So I prefer to take by queen. Queen takes g4, queen takes g4, knight g4. e3 is hanging. So I think black is absolutely normal here. So I can't say that it's some advantage, but now I think it's fine. Absolutely playable position. Yeah. What else? What else? What else? Okay, maybe g5 he can push, of course. g5 with idea to keep pawn on g5, but I don't know. Bishop e3 anyway. Bishop e3, queen e3, knight d5, queen takes e4 there. Yeah, I think he will play like this. I think he will play like this. Okay, maybe knight g4 we can try. We can try knight g4 with idea to open our dark square bishop. And bishop will be really very strong on this diagonal. For example, knight takes, queen takes. And I like this position. Some e3 is coming, always e3, f e3, queen takes g5. Yeah, looks absolutely natural. I like it. Yeah, even with pawn down, I like black position. Okay, maybe not necessarily to take on g4, but knight e3 is coming, right? So looks dangerous. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm missing something. Yeah, for me, it looks absolutely fine. I think I will play like this. I will play like this. So waiting from Edgar knight g4, and he's still thinking. He's still thinking, and he played knight h5. Sorry, but why knight h5? Why knight h5? Oh, I got it. I'm sorry. Knight g4 not so great because bishop h3 is coming and knight is pinned. Oh, I missed it. Bishop e3 only move, otherwise we're losing knight. Capture. Queen e2 is coming. Oh, it's really very unpleasant. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, Edgar, very nice. So he played simply knight h5. Yeah. Okay. So knight on h5 looks well. Knight f4 is coming, and knight on f4 will be really very strong. Yeah, I like Edgar move. So Kong is thinking now, and what to do. I think we need to take on e4. If it's working, bishop e3, but not only queen e3 because queen g4 check and rook is hanging. So bishop e3, pawn e3, queen g4. Okay, bishop g2. Yeah. So I think we need to take on e4. No choice. If you see that your opponent attacking yourself, so try to take material as maximum as possible. Try to take material. Yeah. So bishop e4 looks for me absolutely natural. I'm waiting that. No, again. I cannot find any one opponent's moves. He played queen e2. Queen e2, queen e2, queen e2. What's idea? Knight f4. I guess he will play queen g4. Okay, also looks natural. He want to trade the queens. His king bit weak, and he trying to save like this. Okay, very interesting game. Very interesting game. I'm really enjoying. I like position, and I'm trying to find both moves of both opponents. It's not easy, of course, but players under 12s playing really very strong. And even yesterday, if you remember, I not find so much moves of sections under 10. Okay, so what to do now? What to do now? Queen g4 is coming, e4 is hanging, so we need to search something. Knight f4, queen g4, forcing us to trade the queens because knight is hanging. Queen takes, knight takes, and then nothing. e4 is hanging. Yeah, maybe so. It will be better for white. Okay, let's check. Oh, Edgar took on e3. Okay, so what's the idea? Idea simply trade the strong knight on e3. Okay, queen takes e3. It's happened in the game, and queen g4. Wow. Queen g4, queen g4, queen g4. So rook is hanging. Knight f4 is coming, but knight f4 is not really so dangerous because after knight f4 I can take on e4 by queen, and I won a pawn and I saved my bishop on g2. So, but now my rook is hanging. Okay, I can play simply rook d2, knight f4, and queen g3 also I can play. Because rook on d6 is hanging. Look, rook d2, knight, for example, f4, and I can play queen g3. Queen is hanging, knight e2 is nothing because we will take, and a rook on d6 is hanging. So I calculated this option. What else? If he will take on g3, pawn takes, knight d5 is not so great because after bishop e4 again, knight is pinned, rook d5. Of course, it's only fighting for equalizing, and I'm not sure that it will be easily drawn because bishop, as we know, is better against knight on a both sides, so it's not so great. So then what to do? After rook d2. Oh, guys, they made some few moves. Kong simply played rook d4. Rook d4. Rook d4. Rook d4. Rook d4. What I calculated? 1 second. Oh, I forgot one move. I thought about knight rook d4, but I thought, you know what I thought? He will play knight f4. Now queen g3 is nothing because knight e2 is coming. I thought I will take. He will make me check on e2. I will play king h1 or king h2 somewhere, and then he will make me check on h5. After any move, he will take my rook on d4. But I forgot simply that he can play king f1. Oh! And now white forcing to trade the queens, and black position will be really very bad, maybe even losing. No choice. Black cannot save knight. Yes, capture, rook takes, and knight is hanging. Knight c1 only move, and I don't know, something like rook b4 maybe is enough. Yeah, no, this position of course is losing. So let's see how Edgar played. 1 second. Rook d. Wait. Knight on h3. Wait. So he played anyway knight f4. Okay, I like it. Queen takes e4 is the only move. Yes, and he played g3. Oh, I see. I got it. He want to take on g5. Okay, maybe not so bad idea. King f1. Mm, not possible, I think, to save queens. Knight on h3 staying really very bad. So he took on e4. Rook takes e4. Wait. Rook takes e4, knight g5, and simply rook b4. Yeah. Yeah. Black in big trouble. Black in big trouble. Yeah. C4 is coming. I mean, rook b5, c4, and pawns pushing quickly running forward. Yeah. So position is losing, I think. Yeah. Oh, wait. So fast they playing knight g5, rook b4, king e7, capture, rook a6. Oh, Edgar missed. Edgar missed his knight on g5 after d6. But look, timings. 1 minute of Edgar against almost 7 minutes of Kong. Kong played really very fast. Very interesting. Very excited. Okay. So let's check our girls, how they playing. And so wait. We stopped watching after. Oh no, come on, Anastasia. How you can play Rook F8? No, never. It's better to sacrifice, but not to play Rook F8, Rook D8, Rook F8. It's no. Believe me, you will get a really very bad position. Rook F8. It's happened. Knight D6. And queen h5. Yeah, it's very easy to play for white. Simply bringing pieces on the king side and checkmating. Even now, I don't know, rook f6 maybe looks very well. Sorry, it's black to move. Rook f6, h4. Oh, yeah. b5. Okay, Anastasia trying to make something capture. Takes. And take on is too much. It's too much. Already white is 2 pawn up, and which pawns? 3 pawns, d4, e5, f6. Can you imagine after 25 minutes by white color, if you will have 3 pawns like this, e5, d4, e5, f6? It's a dream. Yeah. Bishop a6. Okay, Anastasia won exchange. Okay, not bad. Even like this white can play. On king h7. Okay, why not to take on f6 at least, Anastasia? Take something, but you cannot give for your opponent to keep pawn on f6 or f7. So king h7, knight f5, queen f7. Oh no. Even she trying to keep queens on the board. I think queen f7 and knight g7 was enough, more than enough. We saw strong 4 pawns, c4, d4, e5, and f6, but she decided to keep queens on a board. Okay, she played queen e2, g6, knight d6. Yes, of course, anyway, position is totally winning. So strong pawns is, oh, yeah, it's it's very sad. But okay, rook d8. Okay, I like moves like this when we're making threats, for sure. If you're making threats, must be bad move always. Okay, and d5, queen d7, c5. Oh, it's a dream. It's a dream to have position like this by white color. d5, e5, c5, d5, e5, f6 without opponents. Okay, queen c7, rook c1, queen a5. Anastasia playing correct. She trying to get some counterway, but Huang also playing absolutely correct, trying to simply prevent any activities of black. Queen c7, and now this position on the board. And Farrukh played queen a4. Why queen a4? Why queen a4? Maybe she planning to play queen. Oh, I see. She planning to play simply queen c6, and if black will play queen a5, queen b7, and queen g7 checkmating. I see. I see. I see. I see. Uh, so Anastasia played a5, but I think queen c6 is coming. Queen c6, and if queen a7, even queen b6, forcing anyway to take to exchange the queens. Okay, let's check. Yeah, queen c6 on a board. Sometimes even I can find correct move of these young stars and young players. Yeah, queen a7. I think she will play. Yeah, it's happened, and now any move is fine. Queen b7, queen b6. I think it's enough. Okay, queen b7 losing pawn. So okay, I can play simply queen b6. I think it's enough. Okay, what happened? Oh, knight b5 she played. Knight b5. With the same idea to trade the queens, of course. But knight d6 was so strong. Was the reason to touch him even? Oh, okay. Just I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot. They have seconds on a clock, of course. Of course, of course, of course. So what then? Wait. She played queen e6. She played queen e6. Can I take on d5? Now rook d5 takes, and what? And simply c6, right? And simply c6. But okay, at least we, yeah. Anyway, position is losing. So Anastasia played queen b7 and simply check. Yeah. So yeah, and now I think black position is totally losing. Knight d6, rook b2, and e6. Next white move will be e7, and finito la comedy. Finita la comedy. Yeah. Okay, so let's check Edgar. Okay, Edgar lost already. Yeah, so let's anyway, we'll see how he lost. Yeah, so we stop watching after d6. Take, check. Uh-huh. Rook b1, I get taking pawn, check there. King d6, king e5, and okay. Yeah. So like this, Edgar lost his game. Yeah, okay, so last position was like this. Queen is coming, yeah. So white cannot to make something. And what about Anastasia position? Okay, anyway, let's check how it's happened. After rook b8, e6, rook e2, e8, new queen, correct. Capture, 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 and game is over. Yeah, like this, like this, like this, like this, and like this. And here, Anastasia lost her game and she resigned. Okay, congrats to her. And okay, be stronger in the next games, Anastasia. So let's check some running games, which is going right now. Oh, looks very interesting end game. Girls under 12. Uh-huh. Knight against bishop. We're playing on both sides, so for sure, white cannot must be worse. But very important, kings, black kings. I mean, king on d5 is more active than white king. So I think, okay, I think it must be equal. Honestly, it must be equal. So black to move, how to play? I don't know how to play, honestly. Okay, white, black played knight e1, king d2, knight f3, I guess, check, and king c3 again. So white want to make a draw, right? So white not trying to play aggressive, maybe something like king e2, then g4, somehow try to improve pieces. Okay, So black can repeat if he want. He can play simply again knight e1. Just look what what white want to do. I think draw it will be good result for black in this position. But okay, let's check. Knight e5, bishop f4, knight c4, knight c4, knight c4. What's the idea of this move? We don't know. Okay, maybe we can push pawn on g4, g5, somehow try to remove black king from the central square, and after that try to win a pawn on e4 and quickly try to attack pawns on the king side or the queen side. Yeah, of course we can improve as maximum as possible, maybe a4, b4, b5, and only after that start to make something. Oh, I'm dreaming to fix black pawns on the dark squares like a4, b4, b5. Of course it's a dream, but every dream is really very nice. Okay, so a4, yeah, a4 it's happened. A4, a6. B3, yes, of course, white keeping pawns on the light squares, because after b4, black will fix our pawns after b5. So first he decided to play b3, and now wait, what happened? B3 played simply knight e5, and white took on e5. Yes, can create pass pawn anytime like g4, g5, but black king is really very active. Gentlemen, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Of course, white out of any risk, but is it winning or not? I don't know, honestly. How to play? Okay, let's say we're waiting b4. He will play, let's say, I don't know, b5, for example. A5, okay. So king f5 is bad because king d4 is coming. For sure, he will play king d5. And now we can start to push or not. Take. Yeah, I think it's enough. G4 takes, king e5. Sorry, king e5, g5, king there, king d4, capture. And I'm coming on a6, winning this pawn. Yeah, it must be losing. It must be losing. Wow. Romani Joy against Regidor Kane, and Romani Joy really calculated very well. So he took on e5. Very important decision. Very important decision. Okay, so let's check how was in the game. Oh, right now it's a position like this. Okay, let's check anyway. Bishop e5, king e5, king d2, king d4. Oh, in this moment, black off a draw. So, but no, Regidor. No, of course he not will accept, because it's a position without any risk for him. So for sure he will try. Takes. It happens. Yes, and quickly white running on the queen side, winning b5 pawn, and game is over. And game is over. So what was then? King f6, king c5. Yeah. So position is totally losing. Oh, position right now like this. So white next move, I guess, will be king c7, then b6, b7, b8, new queen. So for sure, white is easily winning. What's else? Who playing? Oh, Mina Martin against Sharshenbekov Emir, and Sharshenbekov Emir from Russia. He's pawn up, but one problem that other color bishops, opposite color bishops. Yeah, e5 is hanging, so yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, looks like a equal. I don't see any progress for black. If he will push his pawn on e4, of course, white simply bringing king on f2. And just staying, just bishop a1, bishop b2, bishop c3, like this. Black cannot improve. If he will go back, okay, you can play also back. Interesting. So, okay, Sherchenbekov simply bring his bishop on c2. I don't know why. King d2 and yeah, I don't see how black can improve his position. So he played bishop c2, bishop e4. White still waiting, and no any progress for black in this position. So okay, yeah, but it was first position which we looked. So white will play simply bishop c3 or king d2, and it's again same position. No progress, no progress for black. So I think soon they will agree for draw. Okay, before they playing, let's check some other games. Oh, very nice. Very nice position. Rautela Saksham playing against Kalichava Akaki, and position is really nice. Two rooks against rook and bishop, and plus two pass pawns, connecting pawns. No, I think it must be winning for black. And the main problem of white that king in the corner. Any check king when king will come on c2 or somewhere b3, and always some checkmates ideas there. No, I think Kalichava Akaki is really very well here. Here he's very well. Okay, what was then? Bishop d3. Was then oops, sorry. What happened? What happened? Oh, I lost. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. So he played bishop d3. Bishop d3. But why he played bishop d3? Why? Why not directly king c3? Something like this. So with ideas to make something. I mean, to create some checkmates ideas. But okay, first he tried to play bishop d3. Oops. What happened? Oh, it's hanging. I don't know why. I don't know why it's hanging. Okay, let's check some other game. Oh no. Oh, some technical problems. I'm so sorry. Oh, I cannot make a move on a board. I cannot make a move on a board. So okay. We'll discuss about this position without moves on the board. Our technical director will help me soon. I hope. Give me 1 second. I will tell him to help myself. Yeah. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. I'm trying to say, help me, please, help, but I can't. Okay. He trying. Okay, that's no. Still no moves. I can't do something. But okay. So really very interesting tournament is going. We'll make some small break for coffee, for some cup of tea, and we will continue very soon. Second round is coming, so don't leave us. Soon I will meet you again. Okay. have a rest now, and see you after a few minutes. Hello again. Sorry for some delay and some technical problems were there, but that's okay. It's a machine, so sometimes it's happenings. Let's continue, and now I want to check boys section under 14 and same girls section under 14. So from which game we will start? Game between Sahib Singh against Subramanyam. So I think I know both of these players. Very often I was in India, so I know many players from India. And okay, we'll check these games. Sahib is white, Subramanyam is black. So e4, c5, knight c3. Okay. Sahib trying to go in close Sicilian, e6 and f4. f4 directly, d5, and now this position. Sahib played then e5, knight c6, knight f3, and knight h6. Transposed in some kind of French type of position, but with knight on h6 for now, and without d4 pawn. So now Sahib is thinking, so which move I can recommend for him? Okay, I don't know honestly this line, so I can't recommend. For me, looks logical to play g3, bishop g2, and short castle, something like this. But okay, let's see how Sahib will play. d4 now, in my opinion, it's too much because knight f5 is coming and d4 pawn will be hanging. Take on c5, not logical because we're developing by force opponent bishop. So I don't know how to play what else. Maybe bishop b5, and then short castle, something like this. Let's see. And one more game, girls under 14. Again, a game between Kobak Polina against Contreras. Uh, Polina is white. Let's see from the first moves. D4, D5, C4, C6. Knight F3, Knight F6. E3, Bishop F5. Knight C3, E6. Love defense. Knight H4, Bishop E4. So it's still theory. F3, Bishop G6, Queen B3, Queen C7, and Bishop D2. Bishop D2, Bishop D2. Once I played this position, but in my opinion, I thought about e4 directly. So bishop d2 is also a normal move. Of course, white planning to play rook c1, but I think our principal move is e4. But okay, let's see. Polina played bishop d2 very fast, and she even increased her time. She's 16 right now, and Contreras thinking, and she spent already something like 2 minutes. So okay, looks very interesting. More popular instead of queen c7, honestly, queen b6 in this position. So black trying to transpose game in the end game, but Contreras played queen c7. It's of course it's playable, absolutely move. It's normal, and the bishop d2. I think Polina surprised her opponent by this move, by bishop d2. So which move to make here for black? Okay, bishop e7 looks normal. Bishop d6. No, not sure about bishop d6. Maybe bishop d6. Black not threatening to take on h2 because after the rook h2, queen h2, knight g6, pawn takes, and queen b7, rook on a8 will be hanging. So okay, just bishop e7 or knight bd7, absolutely natural moves in this position. Okay, so she's still thinking. We'll check Sahib game, and it's very interesting how Sahib set up his pieces. Okay, so we stopped watching from this moment. Knight h6, last Subramanian move. Bishop b5 was there. Okay, bishop d7. I thought honestly about queen b6. Okay, queen on b6 staying well, and it's typical place for the queen in the French defense. But okay, Subramanian played bishop d7, short castle, bishop e7, and simply knight e2. Wait, a knight e5? Is it possible to take a pawn now? Oh, come on, Sahib. Come on, my friend, you missed this simple idea. Knight takes e5. I don't know. Knight e5. Maybe Sahib calculated something. I'm not sure, of course, but I'm trying to understand this idea. Knight takes e5. Mm, what to do? Bishop d7, knight d7. Maybe he missed, or I don't know. But okay, simply pawn up. Simply pawn up. Maybe fe5. At least to open a file. Take and something like bishop d3. At least try to do something. Oh, I think Sahib missed this idea. Sahib missed this idea. Okay, let's check. Oh, it's happened. It's happened on a board exactly this position, and Subramanian played simply knight f5. Sahib, come on, missed this simple idea. It's typical idea. Come on. But okay, let's see. Maybe it will be interesting. Maybe he special sacrifice his pawn. Of course, no. Of course, no. He missed this idea. But okay, it's a rapid anyway. They still playing. And oh, G4. No any other move. Okay. I like Sahib's spirit, He sacrificed or lost his pawn, but anyway, he trying to play for attack. It's really very nice idea. I like G4. Really I like. In the same, let's say in equal material position, I am not sure that I will like move like G4, but with material down, it's in my opinion absolutely correct decision. So he trying to make a complex on a board, he trying to make a fire on a board. So it's really very nice. Okay, so knight h4. His opponent played, and I am waiting knight g3 now. Knight g3, we're supporting our knight. If let's say black will take on f3, I will take by my queen. Let's say if he will make castles, at least I will bring my knight on h5. Knight on h5, staying well. Some ideas, some tactical ideas. Maybe knight f6, maybe knight g7, maybe some bishop h6. Okay, at least we have some ideas in this position. We'll wait. Sahib is thinking right now, and let's check our girls, how they playing. Kobak Palina against Contreras, and we stopped watching after Bishop d2. In my opinion, it was a bit surprised for Contreras, and she thought a lot in this position and played b6. Okay, Bishop d6 castles, bd7, and Polina took on d5 now. Okay, so looks natural. When knight on b8, take on d5 is not logical, because after that, black will take by c pawn and will develop his knight on. But after knight d7, Polina took on d5. Okay, so we're calling in Russia this maneuver, as I remember, idea of Efim Gellner. He played like this very often when opponent played knight d7, and then he took on d5. So take on d5. Black also took on d5. For sure, white will take on g6, because bishop on this diagonal is really very strong. Knight g6, h g6, and then king b1. Knight b5. I'm not sure, honestly, in CD5. I mean, black CD5. Because it's very easy to play for white now. Even black helped to open C file, and simply king b1, rook c1, some knight b5, bishop b5 is coming. Not sure, honestly. Not sure. But okay. And king k pawn is hanging on h2, but is it so dangerous? I'm ready to sacrifice his pawn. No, Polina simply trying to save pawn. She trying to win without any risk. Her position slightly better, of course, and she trying to win without any risk. So I guess Black will play a6, something like b5, knight b6. So typical ideas for black and this type of positions. Okay, and then maybe short castle in some moment. No, she will try to keep king on e8 as maximum as possible, because if she will make castle very fast, white can start attack. G4, H4, H5, G5, something like this. So as maximum as possible, she will try to keep king on e8, and will try to make all unnecessary moves. A6, B5, knight B6, maybe rook C8, knight C4, something like this. Okay, I think it will be very big fun in this game. Yeah, okay, I was right. She played A6, and Paulina, of course, king B1. It's all moves, all these moves is necessarily moves. So I'm waiting B5. I'm waiting B5 from girls. They love to play aggressive. They love to make threats immediately in their games. B5, Rook C1, something like this can happen. Rook C1 with the idea to make some discover. Queen B7, I guess. And Bishop D3. Knight B6 and E4. Knight C4, and then bishop is hanging. Bishop is hanging, and I don't know where to bring him. Bishop G5, maybe. Bishop G5. Something like this. I guess they will play in their game. So we'll check. Maybe I will be right or wrong. It will be interesting in my opinion. Okay. So yeah, position right now like this after king b1. Contreras spending time, she's thinking, but in my opinion she must play like this, what I showed, or maybe some other positional way to play queen b6 with the idea to trade the queens and play endgame, transpose a game in the endgame. But for this reason, I don't like to keep my bishop on d6, because after queen b6, for example, let's say black will play queen b6, capture, and e4. E4, and the white threatening to play e5 and win a piece. For this reason, if you remember, in this moment, I said that I prefer to play bishop e7. Yes, I mean, in some variations, bishop was on d6 well, but generally after e4, always white idea to play e5, attacking both of pieces like bishop d6, knight f6. So for this reason, in my opinion, bishop on e7 will be slightly better. But okay, it's some details, it's fine. We're searching during the game, we're searching some moves where we have some more possibilities. With bishop on d6 also was some possibilities to take on h2, to play bishop g3. But okay, it's very deep. No reason to discuss about these things right now. King b1, and Contreras spending time. I don't know why. She can make any move because, okay, like now 15 minutes against 6 minutes already. Made only 14 moves on a board. It's too much. It's too much. It will be really very big problem a bit later. So Contreras, I'm recommending for you to make fast moves, because in time pressure, it's very, very easy to make mistake. Okay, let's check Sahib against Subramanian. What happening there? So we looked G4 and knight H4, and Sahib took on H4 directly. Not sure that I like this move. As I told, I like knight G3. I want to improve my knight directly. But okay, Sahib took, bishop takes. He played A4, but A4 I hate. I hate moves like A4, really. Why? I will explain. Bishop on B5 is not so useful. Am I right? Yes. Bishop on B5 not doing something. Am I right? Yes. So of course black dreaming to improve him somehow. Something like bishop c6, d4, or d4 first and then bishop c6. Oh, I got his idea. His idea to push pawn on d4 to make bad light square bishop. But right now d4 is not natural move because we're simply improving light square bishop. So for this reason he pushed his pawn on a4. Okay, very deep, Sahib. Nice, nice, nice. I like it. I like it really. He bring his opponent bishop on c6 and now he pushed his pawn on d4. Okay, perfect. Bishop e7, and then he played c3, castles, bishop e3, and logically Subramaniam trying to open position, and he pushed his pawn on f6. He pushed his pawn on f6, and now I'm wait. I think Sahib made mistake in this moment. So he understanding Sahib. Okay, maybe later you will check video, maybe you will listen myself. Just look. So you must to control position. You must understand what will be your opponent next move. And if you will think like this, you can understand that his next move will be f6. He will try to open position with pair of bishops. For sure, he will try to do it. For sure, he will try to do it. So maybe it's better to prevent idea. Maybe it's better play knight f4, my young friend. f6 not possible because e6 hanging. Pawn is on e6 is hanging. So, and if he will try to play something like queen d7 or something like this, with the same idea to push pawn on f6, and now we can play knight h5. We activate our knight, we're preventing f6 because, okay, f6 now it's a bit risky for black because, okay, making so weak his own king. So something like this. And after that, maybe bishop e3, maybe, I don't know, queen d2, maybe some bishop h6 ideas. Something like this we need to do. Okay, so it's my thought. So of course, Sahib thinking a bit differently, maybe. He's okay. So he played bishop e3. Let's check what was in the game. F6 he took, bishop takes, and simply he played queen e1. Queen e1. Queen e1. Oh, what's the idea? Idea, of course. Idea to improve queen. But where my queen will be well, I don't know. I don't know where my queen will be well. So for this reason, maybe knight f4 was better. Take on on c5 it's much. Of course, we opening so many diagonals for opponent pieces and for opponent bishops. e5 with some idea d queen d5 and checkmate us. So of course, as maximum as possible, Sahib will try to keep pawn on d4 to make nothing light square bishop. But queen e1, not sure. Maybe we need to make something. Maybe knight f4, at least here. With idea to take pawn on e6. Queen, let's say d6, d7 somewhere, and again make some threats. As a way we will lose. As a way we will lose. At least I'm trying to trade dark square bishop for my knight and to keep opposite color bishops. With opposite color bishops, I will have some chances to equalize or maybe to make a draw in some end games. I prefer to play like this, honestly. Because queen e1, I'm a bit worried about, you know what? About e5. And what do you want to do after e5? Simply black trading his weakness. Queen on e1, bishop on e3, knight on e2, not so great pieces. I don't like white position. I don't like white position. Okay, Sahib is thinking now. Oh, sorry, Subramaniam is thinking after queen e1, and yeah, I see move. He pushed his pawn on f. Yeah, Subramaniam playing absolutely logical moves. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about Sahib position. Okay, so what about Palina? Palina, uh, 2 minutes against 13 minutes. I'm directly I'm directly checking timings, and Contreras time only 2 minutes. Oh, come on. 15 moves on a board and 2 minutes on a, no, 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 no. It's too much. It's too much. You can't to play like this. Okay, we stopped watching after King B1. She played Queen B6 as I recommended. But honestly, I thought about B5, honestly. But okay, she played Queen B6. Polina simply played Queen A4 and castles. So now position like this. Position like this, and I don't like it. I don't like it. But okay, young girls playing, so everything everything can happen here. So what to do? H4, G4, H5. Polina can try to push her pawns very easily on the king side. But what black will do here? Rook C8, and what then? On B6, not so great. Anyway, we need to leave and push pawn on B5. We need to leave and push pawn on B5. Something like Queen D8, B5, maybe. Queen A7, maybe even B5. Something like this. Okay, what was then? G4, okay, natural move, of course. Queen C6. Queen C6. But why? Why Queen C6? Why not, let's say, Queen A7, for example? We're gaining tempos like this, like B5 and attacking Queen, let's say H4, for example, and B5. Immediately attacking Queen. Queen somewhere, I don't know, B3, C2, C. Again, we can gain some tempos, Rook C8. And again, we're threatening to play B4. So Queen B3, and okay, just following our plan, Knight B6, Knight C4, something like this we need to play. But Queen C6, not sure. Not sure. Queen on C6 is not so great. But okay, maybe she planning after Queen B3 to play Queen B6. So she trying to trade the queens. But okay, I want to trade the queens, but I don't want to make weaknesses in my position. After Queen C6 and A6 pawn be idle, right? And any endgames will be fine for white, of course, with pair of bishops. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. But okay, Polina, yeah, Polina's still thinking. So what I can recommend for her? Yeah, take on a T6, play knight A4, rook C1, and like this, and pressing in the end game. Pressing in the end game, especially when your opponent have a last time. So to play slow, in my opinion, always very good strategy. Very good strategy in less. I mean, when your opponent have a less time. Or Queen B3 even also possible. Just check what opponent want to do. Maybe she will make any other move, and then okay, we can keep queens on the board. If she will play Queen B6, okay, twice you can repeat, and after that decide what do you want. Maybe you are ready to make a draw, for example. Okay, so oh, it's happened. It's happened, and she played Queen B3. Okay, I was right. So simply checking what opponent want to do. If she will play B5, okay, at least we can gain a tempo after Rook C1. Discover is coming. Knight B5, for example, is a threat, and Black must leave somewhere a big queen. Okay, waiting how she will play. I guess she will play Queen B6. But do it fast. Oh no, I was wrong. I was totally wrong. She pushed her pawn on B5. Okay. So now. Yeah. H4 or Rook C1. Two moves I'm waiting from Polina. Or H4 or Rook C1. No any other moves. Okay, Bishop D3 is also possible, but not sure that it's really very important right now. In other sides, castles positions very important. Who will start attack first? And if I have some possibility to start my attack first, I will try to do it immediately. I will try to do it fast. So for this reason, instead of bishop d3, I would prefer to play h4, h5, or g5, h5, h5 first, like this. Quickly to make some threats and to start attack black king on the king side. Okay, so let's check what was then. Rook c1 she played, and Contreras played queen b7. Of course, absolutely natural and maybe even only move, because b6, we're keeping b6 square for our knight from d7. Yes. Bishop d3. Not sure about bishop d3, honestly. Not sure. Not sure. Hmm. Okay, bishop d3 has happened. And knight b6 has happened. Yes, knight b6. And what now? And g5. But why g5? Why g5? Knight h5 will block our pawns, no? So of course knight h5 and blocking our attack on the king side. Yes, maybe knight staying not so great on the last file and even ranks, but now it's really very important for black, because like this, black stopping white attack, white pushing pawns on the king side. Not sure. No, not g5. We need to push pawn h4, h5 maybe. After g5, g5 pawn will be weak and it will be our target. Maybe then e4 will attack this pawn. Something like this for me looks natural and looks normal, but not g5. I don't know why Polina have a 9 minutes. She have 9 times more than opponent and pushing her pawn so fast. Maybe she thought only about knight d7 and forgot about knight h5. Who knows? But in my opinion, it's a big positional mistake. Okay. Yes, knight h5 happened in the game. Contreras played Contreras played this move very easily. Okay, and now Polina start to think. It's a bit late now to think, Polina. You okay. So let's check Sahib Subramaniam game. Uh okay, wow, position like this. Okay, but now even Sahib is pawn up. But look at this position. Look at these bishops. It's not bishops. It's I don't know. It's two tigers controlling full board. Queen on d5 on battery. Oh, I think absolutely winning position for black. Bishop g3 is coming. After that, queen h1, queen h2, queen g3, and king running. No. Okay, how it's happened? Let's check. We stop watching after queen e1. Yes. E5. It was. Sahib took. Takes. Oh, okay. Like this, he won a pawn. Check. And d4. Very aggressive. Pawn takes. Queen. Oh, bishop d. Well, yeah, okay. Bishop c7 absolutely looks natural move. Knight g3 and queen d5. And timings a 6 minute of 6 minutes of Subramaniam against 2 minutes of Sahib. Yeah. And less time and losing position. So all things in one game. Okay. But okay, they still playing, so mm, so. But I don't know even which move I can recommend here for white. No idea. No idea. Yeah. Maybe rook e1 simply, but okay, it's over, I think. After bishop takes g3, pawn takes, check, check, and mating after queen g3, queen g2, and checkmate on a board. Um No choice, no choice, no choice. Maybe rook a3 then. But okay, anyway, I can capture, take, check. And okay, I can check, check, rook e8. I can try to win like this. Yeah, king d1, and I can capture on b2. No, position is really very bad. Very, very, very bad. Yeah. Okay, so Sahib still thinking. Let's wait his move. Only 50 seconds he have, so he must make very, very fast decision. As a way, he will lose. But I don't know what to recommend for him. Maybe knight f5. Just at least some ideas with knight e7. Yes, of course, risky. Yes, of course, maybe even losing, but it's will be last chance in my opinion for him. No, I don't see anything. No. Maybe queen h3, but of course it's not natural to keep queen on h3 and even b6, and after bishop moving, take on d4. No, 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 no. I can't believe. I can't believe. Yeah, position is totally losing. And oh, so he played king. No, sorry, king f2. Wow. So brave. But of course, no choice. And okay, now I don't know. Any move is fine. Even b6, I think. Bishop a3, take on d4 check, and rook is coming, and game is over immediately. Yeah. So I think very soon Subramaniam will win this game. So what about our ladies? What about our ladies? And our ladies fighting very, very hard. So, what happened? Let's check. After knight h5, Polina played f4, 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 but no threats, just f4 and f4, nothing else. Knight c4, bishop is hanging. So then she played queen d1, saving her bishop. And okay, any move. Black can improve as maximum as possible. Maybe a5, a4, maybe rook fc8, maybe after that b4, b3, a3, knight b2. Oh, too much, too much. So very easy to play for black. But what white can do, I cannot understand. e4 is not that dangerous because f4 is a weakness. Bishop e2, but okay, when you will play bishop e2, okay, at least I can jump knight g3, at least, or even I can keep my knight there. Anyway, you cannot take on h4, on h5 twice, d2 bishop will be hanging. Yeah, so very unpleasant position for white. Very, very unpleasant. Okay, so let's check what happened. Oh, Contreras, listening myself. Hi, hi. So she pushed her pawn forward. A5, rook f1, and a4 she played. So if you played rook f1, so go forward. E4, go Polina, no choice. No choice. As a way, she will win you as, I don't know, very easily, very, very easily. If you not, will get something here. Okay, what about a Sahib game? Yeah, okay. They still playing and very interesting. After king f2. So, yeah, okay. Subramaniam played b6, and it's absolutely natural. Oh, knight f5, very tricky. Sahib, very tricky. But yeah, what is trick? Trick is knight e7 check and win a queen. But Subramaniam played simply queen f3 check, king e1, queen e4 check simply, king d2, and now I think he will take bishop. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, piece up, and winning position. Piece up and winning position. Yeah. Okay, Sahib. Okay, Sahib. With his fighting spirit searching something. Check. King h8. Maybe Queen f7. Try. At least you will. Yes. It's it's happened. Of course, position is totally losing, but at least we're making threats. Checkmate in one move, and it's really very unpleasant sometimes. Yeah, but oh, he played Queen f7 and resigned. Ah, no, not directly. After Bishop a5. After Bishop a5, he resigned. Yes, I know that position is losing, but you still want Sahib. You resigned too early. Too early. Of course, I know. Totally winning position. I'm agree with this. But okay, you threatening to checkmate in one move. Why you resign right now? Why not bit later, for example? Just look how he will play. Who knows? Maybe he will play something like Rook e8, for example. And oops. Okay, so Sahib decided, okay, it's better to resign. He respecting his opponent, and it's really very nice. Uh, but okay, congrats to Subramaniam. Sahib, try to show your best in other rounds. Okay, and what about girls? And girls' position bit complex now. Wait. How it happens? After Rook f1, yes. Polina pushed her pawn. Contreras also pushed her pawn on b4, and Polina played knight e2. Knight e2, so she not care absolutely about pawns of black on a4 and b4. Simply she playing knight e2. Yes, knight takes, queen takes. It's happened in the game, and yeah, Contreras simply won a pawn on e4. So it was her idea. Okay. Bishop c4, and now rook d8. I see. So she decided to play positionally. She want a pawn. Okay, no any risk for her. Maybe it's not so bad idea. Okay, what was then? Queen e3. Yes, natural move, of course. Opponent rook was in front of our queen, so rook b8. Why rook b8? Why rook b8? Why rook b8? Hmm. Maybe maybe better to focus on this weakness. Maybe something like bishop c7, bishop b6, then double rooks and pressing on d4 pawn. But rook b8. Yes, of course, it's time pressure and everything, but bishop e7. But why bishop e7? Why bishop e7? What your bishop doing on e7? Maybe it's better to bring him on b6 and focus on a weakness. Okay. So timings 23 seconds of Contreras against 2 minutes of Polina. And now position is like this. Wow. So Polina got really very dangerous and very nice position after g6. I don't like but how it's happened? Wait. So rook b8, rook c8, then she played, and after oh, she not took on g3. Polina, you're so lucky. You're so lucky. So Contreras played bishop d6, and Polina, of course, there took on h5 and pushed her pawn on g5. So she trying long diagonal for her own bishop. Very nice. Okay. And Contreras played king h8, king h8, king h8, king h8. So maybe it's not so bad. She left from this diagonal. Okay, what to do now? Okay, f5, continuously push your pawn. f5, for example, black 8. Of course, I can bring my queen on g5. Oops. With checkmates ideas like gf7, queen takes h5. Yeah, looks absolutely unclear. Black is material up, but king on h8 is really very passive. So I prefer to play f5. Let's go. Let's go. And what happened in the game? uh she took on f5. Ah no, sorry. I not refreshed position. Wait, and right now like this. But the rook h1 is not killing. Oh, Contreras. How you can take pawn on h4? Come on, Fiorella. No, not possible. So it's absolutely playable position, right? But how? Okay. Yes, I know pawn is hanging, but not like queen h4. Queen h4 is losing. But how to save it? How to save it? Maybe bishop f4 and bishop h6. Check like this. So I prefer black position here only. I prefer black position only because my king now is very safe. I have on e file. So I think it's absolutely unclear position. Unclear. But she took on h4 and she lost. I don't know. Maybe she missed, but I don't know what she missed. Rook h5, rook h1 is absolutely normal move. Yeah, but of course, again, I will repeat, timing is very, very important. She spent so many minutes in the opening. After 15 moves, I remember, after 15 moves, she has something like 2 minutes only. It's not possible. Not possible, absolutely. It's better not to outplay your opponent. It's better even to have an equal position, but with a normal time. At least same time like your opponent. But when your opponent have 15 minutes and you have only 2 minutes on a clock, it's no. And finally, of course, in time pressure, rook h1 and queen h5. So like this, Paulina won her game. King g8. If black will play queen h8, checkmate is coming. So congrats to Paulina and sorry, Contreras. So it's better to control your time. You can't to play on a second something like 20 moves or 30 moves. It's really very hard. Really very hard. You cannot to calculate well. You cannot to think deep. No. Okay, so what's else? Let's some other running games. Sahib lost against Subramaniam and Palina won against Fiorella. So which kind of position is there? Okay. Oh, 3 pawns up. 3 pawns up in the game. M. Sri Kumar against Hloe. And Rooks is on the 7 rank. I think even without dark square bishop, white position will be fine. Even without. But okay, with bishop it's totally winning. So no reason to watch this game. In my opinion, it's very easily winning position. Let's check some other games. Okay, which game? Okay, let's check this game. Looks very interesting. Okay, so queen for 2 rooks, but knight against bishop also, and 3 extra pawns three extra pawns for black. For sure, black position as well. But white must to do something, must search some counter attack. Maybe b5, and after that queen a3, king b8, queen f8, like this. We can try to save to save the game. I don't know. Oh, sorry, they finished already. How it's happened? Let's check. Oh no, come on, come on. White simply played in this moment bishop f4, assertion back of Emir against Din Nho Kiet, and Din Nho played simply rook c4. Oh no, 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 no. And of course, Emir checkmated very easily in one move. Oh, so lucky. Lucky like a winner of the tournament. Who knows? Let's see. Let's see. I special will follow Emir results. I want to see he will win this tournament or not. Of course, instead of rook c4 was much better. Take on c f4 at least. And okay, this position, two rooks against queens, against queen always is better. It's a first of all, but also we have three extra pawns in this game. For example, queen f4, okay, just directly uh, connect two rooks, and after that we're threatening to start to make a checks, and okay, I think it's easily winning. Okay, who else? Who else? Any running games? Oh, very nice. Nitin Behande against Zemlyansky even, and the rook endgame with pawn up for black, but position is totally equal because black cannot improve this position. So he can bring king on f7, but white is like staying, just simply playing king g2, king h3, king g2, king h3, and black cannot take on f6 because they're losing pawn on a4. So that draw, but okay, it's a it's a rapid, and now they're playing on a second, so everything can be happened. So Nitin, oh sorry, yeah, Nitin was white. He made a check, king c6. After that he pushed the pawn on f7, sorry. What then? And then I don't know what's the reason to play like this. Who can explain for me? Or maybe Nitin waiting when our opponent will push pawn on a3 or not. Oh, I see. I got his idea. I got his idea. So he waiting when opponent will play king b4 to save a pawn, and it looks absolutely logical and normal. And directly he will sacrifice his rook on e4, takes, and promoting new queen with a check. And it's very important with a check. So this position will be really very risky for black. For this reason, after rook e3, how black need to play a2, rook a3, and when white will take on a2, it will be immediately draw. Interesting. Yeah, so it's happened in the game. He played a2 and a rook a3, and I think very soon they will fix logical result in this position. It will be draw. Okay, let's check some other games. Girls under 16. No, it's over. Boys. Oh, I think this end game they will play a lot. Aditya Samant against Aryan Varshny. Queen's Queen's end game and 3 pawns, and say the main problems are on the same flank, so it's dead draw. But okay, both, when when both players want to fight, so it's happening something like this. They will play, I think, very long game. Okay, so queen b5 check, king e1, queen b1 check, and simply okay. Aryan Varshny trying to fix drawish result. So check, check, and okay, just I think it will be very, very, very soon the draw. Yeah, I think it's 3-time repetition. Yeah, so it's a draw. That's all. Okay, so yeah, it was last game. So let's will finalize today was second rounds. Second day, and very interesting games was today. Cillian and even in Slav defense, goals played really very interesting. But of course, timing we need to control. It's rapid games, and even not only in the rapid games, of course, in the classical games, same. But especially in the rapid games, it's better to play equal position but with a normal time instead of better position but with less time. Seconds, no way, no way. Okay, thank you very much for all of you. Today games is over, and see you tomorrow. Bye.